The West had, hey, look here. Now, remember I told y'all we was going through teams, and I was like, look, these some of the offensive coordinators I like to, check out for the head coaching job. Remember, I kept telling y'all the Jags. Well, I only told y'all the Jags because how they did with Trevor Lawrence, how the whole situation went, and how they was winning. Woo! Come to find out, hey, he might be just what we need for a head coach. The offensive coordinator for the Jacksonville Jaguars is Grant UDINSKI. He is probably, I feel like we need him. Look, I know I done told you different candidates I'd like to have, but that one is one I think we would love to have. Now, this is first ever head coach interview. Last year when he got the job with the Jaguars, he had about 5 interviews to be an OC. He chose the Jaguars, and he took off like a rocket. We need him. Hey, look, we his first interview. Come get the job, big dog. Come get the job. They say this man is beyond smart. That basically, y'all know the saying in high schools, they got Mr. Football. Well, he is literally Mr. Football. That's who we want. If we going to pair him with Jim, because guess what? The man's so smart, y'all. The man's smart on offense and defense. Yeah, he slept in his car. He wanted the job so bad. Slept in his car, not for the Jaguars, y'all. You know everybody wanted to buy in. But he slept in his car to get his first coaching job. Man, listen, you want it. If you sleeping in your car, excuse me, you want it. I want him. I want Grant. I don't know who. Look, it's funny that I seen all this just based on how the offense was going and how they did with Trevor. But when I tell y'all, this man locked in, y'all, he's only 30. But he is beyond his time with this football knowledge. I'm talking about he's like that. We need him. Let's give him his first job as the OC. Him and SHEDEUR, they would take off like a rocket. Trevor Lawrence say the man details to the game ain't nothing like it. Kevin O'Connor say it ain't nothing like it. Jaguars coach ain't nothing like it. Yeah. Go ahead. Be our first. Get your first job with us. Your first offensive coordinator job was with the Jaguars. Let us give you that first head coaching job. I want him. From what I done seen, I want him. Let us have him. Because I don't know how we beat everybody to the punch. We beat everybody to the punch. Well, I'm pretty sure that's going to spark some interest. But maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Maybe they like, well, we'll get him after his first go-round. You might not get him no more. He might be a Cleveland Sanders forever. He might ride this thing out, y'all. Him and SHEDEUR, they could get together and work. He done worked up on the scene like all the big timers. Matter of fact, he was with Matt Rule in his first job coming to the NFL, and with Matt Rule at Baylor. Then I believe he was with Sean McVay, Kevin O'Connor, and now with Lim and Jackson. Man, look. SHEDEUR, bro, call Travis Hunter and ask about him. Call Trout. Tell him about him. I think we want this one, y'all. If he's as smart as they are saying he is, and you've seen what the offense did, and then Trevor Lawrence was like him and the quarterback coach, So basically, you need that tag team duo. I like that we going fresh. Hey, Mike McDaniels done got an opportunity before. Jim done got an opportunity before. Let's get us one young, fresh, and innovative. Let's give him an opportunity. You gave Kevin one. Run it back. And look, y'all know how Kevin made that come up. And Kevin was, his daddy, you know, his daddy had that name or whatever, but he made that come up and somebody took a liking to him, and then Kevin did shine, but he didn't. I ain't gonna put him in that ballpark, but he got it. He got it. I guess he's one of the smartest, detailed, basically like him. He's next up. He's next up. He is truly next up. I don't even mind them checking him out and locking in with him. Let's start fresh. Your fresh head coach. But see, he would be in a situation where he good because the type of details he pay attention to the game, on top of having Jim being a head coach before, plus you got all your connects. You watched a coach become a first-year head coach. You watched him do it. You front hand center, you watched him. You can't really get no better than that. Then you watched O'Connor. You was a personal assistant to O'Connor for some years. Got some years up under your belt. You watch Matt Rule build Baylor. You watch Matt Rule go to the NFL. So you done seen the do's and the don'ts. And I believe you was with Sean McVay. So you done seen all the do's and the don'ts. We need him. This somebody we really need, because eventually he's going to get a head coaching job somewhere. If not this season with us, somebody else going to call him. Especially and y'all seen how they did Trevor Lawrence. People wrote Trevor Lawrence off. They wrote him off. I love CC. Hey, appreciate it. So I'm just going to stay optimistic. I just want what's best for, at the end of the day, that's what I want to. Best for SHEDEUR, best to get that old line, best to get the wide receivers, best for the running backs, best for the overall squad. If I'm going to sit there and watch SHEDEUR, I want to watch it and celebrate. I don't want to watch and be like, man. Then, you know, you want 1 o'clock game, you get down at 4K, don't even feel like watching nothing else. Like, man, I done gave my whole day to you, boy. And y'all done took that L. See, Grant, UDINSKI, man, he finna get them and they finna lock in. Y'all know how SHEDEUR like to lock in and put that work in. Him and UDINSKI gonna be right there together. Boom, boom, boom. Boy, it might be the perfect situation. I don't know if they gonna hire him, but man. And the way they say he's so smart with the details, yeah, he gonna get it. Hey, you done with it? K. Mathis, what's good? I love CC, D. Adams. Crystal, what's good? KD, what's happening? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, y'all. Say I'm gonna take your word on it. I love CC. I like him. He good to go with me right now. Miss Kimberly, what's good? Brock, what's happening? Yeah, as you say, unknown might be good. Unknown for the head coaching job. But in the NFL circle, oh, he definitely known. He is definitely known. Plus, you know, we was spotting it. I say, hey, the Seahawks offense coordinator, Ravens, not the Ravens, but the Seahawks, the Rams, Jaguars, Cincinnati, them OCs was like somebody you'll want to take a chance on. Now, that ain't to say the Bengals OC ain't like that. And he could be very well right up in that same mold, that same model, but I'm ready. Miss Cameron, what's good? Jam, you ain't trying to hit. We might have one now, him and SHEDEUR. They might rock out like that, and it'll be on. Chris, you said, I just want him to help SHEDEUR and come up with some fresh. Listen, if Grant get the job, we going to have a fresh offense. He going to work that thing, man, everything. Man, look, SHEDEUR going to be looking good. Y'all seen Trevor Lawrence look good. Y'all finna see Grant look good. Let me see what my book said about Grant. I ain't know Grant was that boy like that. They finna make me start looking at all the candidates for all the squads. I want to get down into this thing. I want to know what's popping. I want to know what's popping. Hold on. Let me see what they said about Grant. Grant out here getting it. Yada, 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 yada. All right, let me get to this offense. They said, so the offensive coordinator on 29. The defense coordinator was 42. All three have been in the NFL for only 5 years. So the head coach of the Jaguars, Grant, and they defense coordinator, Anthony, only been in a year. Like you just heard me. So they all are part of Sean McVay's coaching tree. I like it. Co-worked with McVay twice with the Rams while Grant worked for Kevin O'Connor, who worked with McVay. Oh, okay. So that's where we getting that McVay from. He ain't worked directly with him. O'Connor worked with him, and he worked through O'Connor. So basically, we getting the Rams offensive coordinator in sense. So I get now why they want to interview the guy Nate. I get it now. But yes, Grant, he beyond his time. Let's get him. Let's ride. The Adams, he said SHEDEUR will soar. He will. Sticks, what's happening? Miss Carter, what's good? Yeah, I like this. Sam, you say, what's up, 12? It's franchise. Yeah, they know it. Everybody know it because the way the draft, everybody talking about the draft. So everybody talking about the draft for Cleveland, and they're saying that, that on pick 6, wide receiver or offensive tackle, or pick 24, wide receiver or offensive tackle. So I'm pretty sure that's how we doing it. If the O-lineman is the best one, when we about to pick on 6, please get that O-lineman. Please get the best O-lineman, certified dog. I need everybody. I want everybody to say he a dog. And I really want him to be one. We got 10 picks, y'all. This is a situation a head coach could come into and change the whole game. This is how you could change the whole game. You got 10 draft picks, 2 in the first round. You getting a pick from the best 32 guys available. The best 32 players available. You get to pick from. And let's say you done studied, you done took quarterback off, you done took the running backs off, and really your main focus is to get the best wide receiver available versus the best offensive tackle or whatever you're trying to get that offensive lineman best available. So when you get to pick 6, if 3 of your top 5 wide receivers gone and only 1 of your top tackles gone, get that number 2. You come back and get some wideouts. So with us having 2 first-round draft picks, a new head coach, Barry look like he'll keep his job because look like it looked like Mike McDaniels could try to ride out with us, but they say the Lions want him bad, and that could be a come-up. Get the Lions back on spot, on point, and that'll get you back on point with something. He might not want to go with the Browns. But Grant, look, Grant want this. Grant might say, hey, let me lock in and get my first head coaching job and take off like a rocket. He could work with SHEDEUR. And I love when coaches take over a situation where the first year everybody dogged him. Or whatever year. Trevor Lawrence was in whatever year he was, 3rd or 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So he was in the 5th year, I believe. So they came and changed that man's whole situation. With Ben Johnson, now Chicago offensive coordinator will be a guy too. Let me see who Chicago offensive coordinator is. I don't know if we'll get a chance to interview him because they rolling right now. Let me see Chicago offensive coordinator because they out there getting it too. Hold on. Again, I don't know if Johnson calling the plays or not. But they got the passing game coordinator, Press Taylor, quarterback coach JT Barnett. Offensive coordinator, been in the league 7 years. First year with Ben. Well, the offense coordinator for me, declaring Doyle. So I give him a shot too. Let me see what they say about him. Adding experience. They got up and coming 29-year-old to the he young too. Hey, look, these young boys out here, man, they must be locked in. Cause he 29 as well. Yep. He 29 as well. Well, it's game on. I bring him in, request him too. Hey, Cleveland, request him too. Yeah, young up and coming OC. These boys about to get jobs, y'all. These boys about to get head coaching jobs. You be on these winning teams, you come up under that good tree, oh, you getting a job. You getting a job. So Grant and Double D, they both finna get jobs sooner or later as the head man. Wes, you say what they saying about DG? You know nobody ain't looking at DG. Madison, what's good? I'm talking about DG. Man, DG at the bottom of that depth chart, and he ain't coming back. He at the bottom. Little Mama G. Yeah, as you say, just 12 for me. Now I need his support and cash to be on point. Me too. It's Cameron, you say I'm claiming SHEDEUR. I'm only claiming SHEDEUR if he plays. I want the Browns to win. If he doesn't, I don't care. Yeah, it'd be hard for me. Like, I'd be so locked in. I'd be right there with them boys. I'd be right there with them. Y'all say y'all only claiming SHEDEUR. I'm with them all right now. I'm with them all. Surviving. You say, hey, Colin, are we claiming Cleveland as a whole or just 12? I know y'all saying 12, but for me, it'd be hard for me. Now, if 12 leave, I'm gone. But if 12 here, I'm here too. I don't want to sit there and take them L's. Like, because the L's be on him. So, yeah, it's all together. It's all together. Lisa, what's good? It's all together, y'all. They come as a whole. They come as a whole. King, say, hey, Colin, family, break down the next step for 12 as just work. He gonna probably take a little break and then come back and work. Come back and work with the returning players on the offense, and then get with whoever the new head coach is and get all the information you can. Max, you say Andrew afraid to bring anybody in because he'll be fired. Well, he'll buy time with a Grant. You could buy time with Grant because he's young. You could buy time with Chicago offense coordinator because he's young. You could buy time with Cincinnati OC. But, now he like 38. The mother boy's like 30. But you probably ain't going to buy that much time with going with Jim, our defense coordinator. You probably ain't buying that much time if you go with Mike McDaniels. You might have 1 or 2 years with an old head, with a young guy just getting his first head coaching job. You might have a little time. You might have a little time, but he done learned up under some guys now. So I'm loving it. I love CC. You say if 12 leaves, I'm gonna have my stuff packed and ready to go same day. If SHEDEUR was the dip, I'm gone. Survive, you say, did the Eagles fire their coach? If they did, I haven't heard about it yet. I know the Packers better do something with their coach, or they going to have that boy on the market. John, you say I'm riding with 12, that's it. Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm with 12 wherever he go. You know, I told y'all that in 23 and 24. I'm telling you now in 25 and 26. Wherever he go, I'm at. But also, I want to see Cleveland win because he's there. So Cleveland got, they got my attention. They done had my attention since the draft. So I'm pretty much with him. I just wanted to do right by my boy. Hopefully this year they do right by him. Marvin, you say SHEDEUR needs to focus on not letting the offense go flat for about 10 to 20 minutes. And I think that was more so on the play calling, the offensive coordinator. But I think, listen, man, if Grant don't feel like we the right situation, he probably ain't going to come. But Grant, bro, from everything they saying about you, you need to come on. Put us on the map, boy. Fresh air. Coach, you say Eagles not firing their coach. They need to replace the OC, though. Now, I did hear something about the OC. Did hear about the OC. KW, you say exactly a 12 go, I go, yeah, easy, out the gate. But I do want him to get the right head coach for the right situation to have him out there balling. And see, Grant done seen it. Grant done seen the different quarterbacks. Hey, he done seen Trevor Lawrence, and he done seen the coach, Coach O'Connell with Sam. Now he could be with, and you know, that's that McAfee. Hey, them boys advanced right now. Them boys advanced. So we need all that. We got to catch them while we can. Survive, you say, do a mock draft. I'm going to have to look and see what's the best. I know wide receiver wise. I like Cardinal Tate. I like Jordan Tyson. I like the wide receiver from Washington, University of Washington. They'll be who I'm getting out that first 3 picks. Well, pick number 6 out of the wide receivers. I'm getting one of them 3. Preferably Cardinal Tate, and then because Ohio State got a history of how they put the wide receivers in the league. Them boys be ready. So him preferably based on the history that Ohio State bring and how they wide receivers do. You could also look at that Washington wide receiver. That's a big one that be catching that thing too. As far as the old lineman, I'm gonna have to go look. I ain't really no old lineman type of person. But I'm gonna go look and research him. Yeah, CB, yeah, Bailey, yeah, they picked him up because today was the first day. If you weren't on the roster, people could start snagging you. Or you better show enough let them know. And I guess Bailey say, hey, let me go get with a coach that's already here. Let me go get an opportunity to prove I can play. And with Bailey going to the Jets, you never know. He might get off in there and do a little something. Crystal, what's good? Charlie, you say Bailey about to start? Hey, look, that's what I'm saying. That's an opportunity. And the coach going to be looking like, man, look, I play some defense. We're going to run the ball. You make the right throws. Bailey, I think you could go out there and do that. KW say Brown should get Cardinal Tate for sure. They should. And then get me. Look, y'all, as far as these old linemen, I told y'all the old linemen going to be in the Big Ten and the SEC, which they could be in other places too, but it's plenty of old linemen, y'all. Big Ten and the SEC. That's where I would be looking. Big Ten and the SEC. Of course, the Big 12 and the ACC could have some dogs, but I'm looking there first, and then I'll go start looking at everything else. But I'm looking there first, hands down. That's who I'm going with first. I ain't even bad no eye at that. Then I go, let me see what the ACC got. ACC probably got some dogs too. See, Miami is the most talked about old lineman out of the ACC. Everybody else talking about the SEC and the Big 12. I mean, the Big 10 about the old lineman. That's who they talking about. Tony, what's happening? VP. Say, Colin, why haven't they been using Luke and Dave? I don't know. I don't think Davis, I don't know how many times Davis might have been activated once. Luke, you know, he had hurt his hamstring in that preseason game with SHEDEUR versus the Panthers, I believe. So I think he had to get that back right. Yeah, I think he had to get that right. I think he was going to be our punt returner. He was going to be our punt returner, but you know how that go. He had got hurt, so yeah. So he trying to get himself back right. Right now, y'all, like y'all said, the main thing is we need somebody to come in and be locked in with SHEDEUR. Be certified, focused on SHEDEUR, and ready to go. Be ready to go. But look, I just wanted to come holler at y'all and talk that talk with y'all. Sweet. You say, do we know for sure if 12 is starting with what? Yes. Yes. Ain't no coach going to come in and put Watson over SHEDEUR when Watson ain't played since 24. I'm not putting him in. Not over SHEDEUR. Like, he got to work out the rust, y'all. This man going to have plenty of rust. He got some practices in. That's trying to knock off the cobwebs and the rust and all that. He got a long ways to go. I wouldn't be thinking about that man trying to get out there and shake something until it was, man, we had to look in October. And by October, no. Nah, SHEDEUR. The head coach coming in going with SHEDEUR. Barry might not say it up front, but he really saying, hey, you know we don't need no quarterback because we got SHEDEUR right. Not no Watson. We finna get him out of there. Once that contract over, he done. Good riddance. Nah, he done. Yeah, Gabriel too. If you want to get rid of Gabriel, you could. If somebody want to take on Watson contract, whew, I get that up in a heartbeat. But yeah, SHEDEUR him. Keep Jim, keep SHEDEUR. Yeah, and make sure you go out in the press conference. You know, our reporter's gonna be on you. I can't tell you how to say it. You're a smart guy. You get to go out there and determine what you want to say. But SHEDEUR, yeah, he QB1. Give him all the reps. Yeah, all the reps. Get that boy every single rep it is. VP, you say let him compete for the job. They will, but at the end of the day, Trevor didn't have to compete for it. Not saying they don't have to compete for it, but he's showing that he's like that. And who it is too? Caleb Williams didn't have to compete for it. Jackson Dart, now he competed for it. Now they didn't get, well, it's probably pretty much Jackson Dart's team. So why don't people feel like this SHEDEUR team? That's what I don't understand. It be these people who just want to write and say whatever about SHEDEUR, do videos, type up whatever, so they make it feel like SHEDEUR ain't him. No, SHEDEUR is him. That boy was out there making plays, had every head coach talking about, boy, yeah. He'll make the play. Off script, on script, he like that. So SHEDEUR is the reason they're not drafting a quarterback. Not Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson didn't even touch the field this year. So, you're not putting up. No coach in his right mind gonna put. They might want to see where Deshaun Watson at, see if he still got it. But nah, I'm rolling out SHEDEUR first, out the gate. Come on, SHEDEUR. Do your thing. Jimmy, what's happening? Madison, you say 12 had a late start. Yeah, late start is still looked good. Late start, y'all know the scenario. They treat him like trash. Wouldn't let him get no first team reps. My man, first team reps, was out there in the Baltimore game. They say they ain't even know the man Case. They heard it 2 or 3 times. How you hear that man Case only 2 or 3 times? Where y'all be at? That means SHEDEUR must be way. Remember that you say he was on the other field? He was way, look, way over yonder. And I don't even say that. That's what them old folks say. He was way over yonder. Yonder. Way over yonder. Yeah. That boy field was so far over there. That boy was throwing to the equipment managers. So, hey, it's his turn to shine now. Master, you say God has his hands on all things. Amen to that. CF, you say, I wish they could put a former Colorado player on the team with SHEDEUR. I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Hey, he got spread them wings. He got spread them wings. I know we want him, but you see how he linked up with put that work in with Gage. That's all he gonna do this year. Put that work in, boy. Put that work in, boy. Put that. Yeah, he gonna put that work in. That's all he gonna do. Put that work in. VP, you say who would the back be? The backup? Deshaun? Because I ain't giving it. I see how much rust Deshaun Watson got to knock off. And I do want him out there in the preseason game if he's ready. Because if he is, I might make a move. Hey, who need him? I'm going to shop him. I shop him who you want. Okay, Matthew, you say I'm coming to Tampa for the game. My first NFL game in person in years. I'll be there. Lord's willing, I will be there. I will be there. Because that's right up the road for me. I'm gonna hit that with $100. Sam, you say, will 12 go back to 2? Now, that's the only thing. He might like 12. He might like how I feel. The only thing about 2 is they had a number 2 in Tim Couch in 99. Cleveland people probably still got that Tim Couch jersey. Now all they got to do is go get the couch ripped off and put the Sanders on there, but I don't know if SHEDEUR want to go do that, man. You know, it just might be a whole new brand. Rock the 12, you throwing the wrist up. He might slide better too. He might feel like Jordan with that 45 on with that 12 and like, nah, let me get that 20, let me get that 2 back, baby. Jimmy, you say, do you think they would trade 12? No. It would be no reason to trade 12. You trade 12, you're losing all your attention. Your attention go to Cleveland only. That's all your attention is. And whoever in the AFC North. That is it. I'm gone. I ain't going to have no time to look Cleveland way. Not at all. Y'all, I done talked about Cleveland more this year in Colorado the 2 years before than I have ever talked about them anytime. In Jackson State before that. Anytime. My attention used to always be on my Florida schools and for college and just watch the NFL and see who balling. I ain't never had no attention on really the NFL like that. Wes, you say 12 don't want to be no 12 not going to be no backup. 12 not going to be no backup. Kathy, you say everyone will be gone if they trade SHEDEUR. Man, we gone. Good and gone. Y'all also, I don't know if y'all have subscribed to my other 2 channels. I got 3 in total. This channel, this the NFL and SHEDEUR. We ride. Then I have college football with Colin Moore, and that's we covering Colorado, Coach Prime, and everything in college football. And then I got Texas football with Colin Moore. That's going to be Texas football and any other Texas boys in the league. But, hey, blessings to y'all. If I watch the NFL playoff game tonight, I come on at halftime or at the end of the game if I'm watching it. But I also got to go talk about Colorado. I also got to get on that Texas channel. So I got to do a lot tonight. But, hey, blessings to y'all. Holla at y'all.